notes where where I am. Okay, here I am. All right, cool. Oh dear. Okay. Hey, Sora, how you doing? Ow! This will be the first time that I've done this with a 3D VTuber as well. Oh god. All right, I'm gonna show you guys. The intro, and then I'll switch on over back to the scene, and we'll get on talking with everybody. What do you think? It's so... Yes, it is Owl House inspired. Yes, it is. I specifically asked for that. All right, okay. You guys ready to talk to everyone? Yeah, you can't... I got rid of some of the things so you guys can't interrupt me too much during the stream. God damn it. That plays like a thing on top of my head. Right. Yeah, I don't know how you can still dump. I have no idea how that works. But anyway, all right, I'm going in. Hello.
Oh, hi. Hello.
Hi.
I see what you're doing there.
What? No.
Okay, you can throw pins at him.
It looks like it hurts.
You throw pins in my eyes. You can throw ducks at D20s.
Wait, where is it?
They don't tell you the extra dimension adds extra pain.
Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome back. Well, I haven't left, but anyway, joining me as per normally usual, Essie, Pat, Keston, and Amy as their respective characters, Azalea, Thrask, Ica, and Muddy.
Hey.
Hi.
What's that?
Oh man, I always come back at the worst times. Are we live?
Yes.
Yes. You are now.
I've been live for 5 hours.
I know you. How you doing though?
Tired.
Okay, just wondering.
I don't do like 12-hour ones like you do.
Man, oh no, that like fucked me up. I was out.
even know
Like,
how-
I was out in
You've been
an instant. Are you kidding me? I'm an introvert. Speaking for more than 2 hours, I'm like, well, now I'm emotionally drained. Well, I gotta do my gossip shit. Where are you at? I gotta tell people that you're live.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I haven't made any tweets or anything like because I've been live. So. All right, I'll make the tweet. All right.
I gotta tell people that you're live.
We have a system.
I'm sorry. The system's changed.
What are you changing on it?
I don't like change.
Oh wait, we all have to make sad poses for this. We're all upset.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Well, either that or combative, depending on how you're feeling.
No, how will chat know we're sincere with our feelings if we're not sad?
Exactly. We just have to be impressed for the rest of stream.
All right, hold on. Let me find the D&D tweet. So long ago now. There we go.
Oh, I gotta ping people in my chat. Wow, that sounds sexual. I didn't mean it to sound like that.
I don't know how to tell you this, Essie, but I'm
What?
pretty sure that's your brand.
Oh no! You're just a little cunty. It's not. It's not like that. No. Did I spell Andy right? Yeah. Well, okay. I'm very tired.
That's a 12-hour problem.
That's a life problem. I wake up and I'm exhausted. I'm like, bruh. This is a
I mean,
lot.
spelling Andy wrong. This 4-letter word, did I spell that right?
It's usually the smaller
Oh
one.
my fucking god.
Did you spell your name wrong?
No, I started the tweet and then it like I hit enter like halfway through.
That's just me!
Shut up!
I tweeted. No,
Oh,
don't
well, I
delete it.
gotta
I
see it.
said he delete it.
See it before he deletes it.
I already
you
did.
did.
Rose, thank you for the gifted sub. Ha! To Keston.
Kirsten.
Oh, well, thank you.
Hey.
Kirsten has emotes. Now Kirsten can throw butt in the chat.
Oh, the butt is my favorite one. I use it
I know.
everywhere.
Throw it back, baby.
It's so
Let's see
good.
here.
We have a ton more emote slots to make now.
You know that song Love Shack? It was inspired by my ass.
Awesome.
We've added a couple more since last.
All right, let's see.
Oh,
trying to
God.
put all this
repost.
cake.
Where is it? This one. Eh.
Oh, I love that one.
That is adorable.
Dig it, dig
Something
it.
about that dog's face looks like you just got caught pissing on the rug.
I hate that you just said that.
Wait! Don't
Emote
tell me.
ruined.
Oh god, it's big now. Look at it. I made that.
Is that why you're upset? You're just like, my creative work.
Stare into your eyes to establish dominance.
Which direction? Dominating in either direction.
So you want to look in my eyes, you come either to my left side or my right. Oh, so there was the screenshot. So
Oh,
you
yeah,
only
screen
just
capped it.
had Essie on there, featuring Essie.
Yeah,
Just
the-
me.
Just Essie.
Yeah, it's just me. I'm keeping that and saving it forever.
It's like, well, all the other Hallowed Bond characters are dead. It's just Ica. Who could have seen that coming?
Let's
Okay,
go.
there we go. There's the actual tweets. There we go.
Thank you.
Amy put so much work into the emotes and chat gets attached to that one. To be fair, it has a lot of charm when there's jank to something.
Yeah.
Correct. It's like me. There's a lot of jank to me, but I've got charm.
You are charming.
You could agree.
You're very charming.
should go
I
without
adore
saying.
It's like,
you.
you don't need to wait. You can say yes.
It's like,
you can say it. I'm
No.
insecure.
No,
It's like-
look, okay, you're so charming. I didn't want to interrupt you, okay?
Yo, smooth.
damn.
This is why Amy and I have coffee dates.
I know, I'm slowly losing guys. Okay, I get it.
Yeah,
Hell
you've lost me to how many women now?
A lot.
There's a couple of other people, and every now and then, like, there's a streamer, and whenever, like, they see Andy, they're just like, oh my god, how's Amy?
Even the subathon, I get that.
I keep getting called a queen, and I don't know how that started.
Because you're a
existed.
queen. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be
I'm not-
faster, Andy. This is why I'm taking it.
I've been doing it for 5 hours. I'm tired.
And Essie has done 12.
I'll be
Skill
a
issue.
good husband. I'll be a good husband later.
To be fair, I think.
See
Oh
if I
god.
can
Oh,
get a shot
God!
in your arm.
Keston.
Keston! Holy shit! Thank you for the 10 subs, dude.
Uh-huh.
Hey.
You basically just cancelled out the amount of time I did it. Well, you're helping cancel out the time I did for the stream today, so thanks for that.
Well, you're welcome, not welcome.
That's what friends are for.
I still remember one stream you did where you finally got down a certain amount of hours, and then they literally just
Oh my
put more
God.
than that back up.
Yeah, I streamed for 5 hours and then, or like nearly 6, and then it literally just about to end, they shove it straight back up.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Sonny, thank you for the 100 biddies.
Oh, they stick to you. I don't think I was here.
They
to see
do.
that
They
yet.
stick to my
Oh.
face.
Cute.
Aww. Does that hurt?
Yes,
Great.
measurably.
Yes, they fly out of the computer and hit him in the face in real time.
I have thumbtacks like, and everything.
Ooh,
Ah!
it
Oh,
does not
oh.
look good. It looks like it's terrible.
You know that it reminds me of like you know that one scene in Outer Orlando where you're trying to avoid the giant arrows.
Job, I don't think you can count. We're at 716. We only need 200 more for 1,000.
Ooh.
Jobbo,
That's
my boy.
okay. Job's going down with the Titanic, dear. It's fine.
That was hilarious.
Oh no.
That was okay. So I'm gonna share the story about that. When we went to a VTuber convention not too long ago, where we met Job, he was in the chat. We were at the VTuber convention and we messaged him. It was like, where are you? It's just like we're at the entrance. Oh, okay, cool. We're at the entrance. We don't see you. Oh, I'm at the entrance to the Titanic convention at the other side. Why? Why the fuck aren't you at the VTuber one that you're attending? Oh yeah, good point.
He was going down with the ship.
The main entrance. It doesn't fucking matter.
No excuses, Job.
Oh god. Anyway, alright, I've made the posts. We are secure.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, so in the previous session, you guys had finally defeated Vita, the right hand man of the Hollowed One, and essentially Death Incarnate itself. Where you headed back to the Elven people, to which you had just saved, where you tried to assist in as many ways as possible and to comfort as many of them as possible as well. You engaged them in discussions to where you found out that the teleporters that had been set up between each of the leaders of the various races in this continent, that one had been tampered with. And you discovered that it was the other elders of the elven kind that had done so. Extremely mad about this, you went to go and find it, to which you discovered it under the now destroyed and burned to ash Elven Tree of Life. To which you, as you began to head down and make your way in there, you heard a supersonic sound passing by you in the sky. And that is where we ended off.
Why don't I remember the supersonic sound?
I don't either.
That is why we have these. This is why we have these recaps.
Yeah, that's adding that to my notes now.
That was it was literally the very last thing.
To be fair, I think by that point, most of us are like tired and brain dead a little
Hey,
bit.
thank you for the 250 subs.
Also, we'd been laughing a lot because you guys were trying to explain to me how to hold and not eat a sword for most of that session.
Also,
Yeah.
we bullied the living shit out of Croissant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna roll a
Good
D100.
We made up for it afterwards when we let them loose on the elders.
All right, 78 ducks in the vicinity.
That's what caused the supersonic boom.
Supersonic ducks. Yep.
Wow.
But yes, flying across the sky, you hear the sound of an extremely loud sonic boom, as if it's piercing the air itself. And upwards, you see enter into your vision at a great distance, some kind of individual small speck gliding across the sky.
Ooh.
Is everybody else seeing this?
I was told if you're able to see it, then that makes you really cool. Azalea said it was a shooting star.
Oh,
And then you're
Azalea was
awesome.
like heading down the stairs the last time we ended the session, I think.
Yeah, can I use my super duper perception to see what the hell we're looking at?
You pull up your eye patch thing and just like
Telescope pops out of the eye socket.
Madlog analyzing.
you've been cyborg half artificer this whole time.
Oh my god! Shit! Missed opportunity.
You didn't know you were gonna have insane level of vision.
No. I mean,
Okay. Roll. You're still gonna have to roll it for me.
okay. 23.
23. Oof. Okay.
I know, not my best.
No. Considering you have plus 14, that's it's impressive. Okay. You take you manage to catch the vision of it much sooner than everyone else, and I mean, it's still a good distance in the sky, and it's still quite small, but you manage to pass that it's humanoid in shape.
Oh my god. Do I dare guess? It's our lovely dwarven ally.
I don't remember them being able to fly.
Well, if they're an artificer, they're probably pulling some tricks up their sleeves. I don't think that's a shooting star, kid.
Yeah, shooting stars usually don't aim straight for you.
Yeah, that's very fast and very humanoid, and I think it's coming right at us. Duck and
Take
cover.
cover!
Well, I didn't actually say it was coming towards you, but
Oh, well, still.
It's
Anything
coming
with a
very
super-
fast.
Yeah.
I
So,
love
it's-
the idea that it's nowhere near them and they just go, ah! And like,
Yeah, like Ika hasn't moved. He's just kind of like, oh, okay.
Well, I mean, I'm part lizard. If I see anything flying in the sky, my instinct is to, like, hide under something.
We also faced a god of death, so I'm a little on edge, so forgive me.
no, you can see that she's probably like she's high up, but not like far from you, if you know what I mean. Like she's high up, she's far up high, but not like horizontally distance from you.
Damn, and I don't have enough juice to send her a message being like, hey.
I mean, you could try to get her attention.
Damn. He kind of like quickly like scatters and pulls out minor illusion just to create like a little like flare signal, like, hey, down here.
Okay, so can you do that with minor illusion?
Let me see. You create a sound or an image of an object within range that lasts for the duration range of 30 feet. So kind of just shooting it 30 feet into the sky, hoping for the best.
I feel like that's more of a prestidigitation thing.
You create an
Well, I
image
guess
of
you
an
create
object.
do you create an object or a sound, or can you create both?
Both.
Both. You create
Oh,
an
okay.
image of an object such as chair, muddy footprint, small chest, and must be no larger than 5 foot cube. The image can't create sound, light, or smell. I can't do.
But it also says if you create a sound, its volume can range from a whisper to a scream.
Oh,
So you can create one or the other.
all right. So then I'll just use minor illusion to make my voice super loud. It's like, hey!
Ah! The minor illusion could make one sound.
Oh!
PM makes a Tom scream.
I don't even know if I can replicate that.
Oh god.
I used to be able to do that, but I don't want to blow people's ears out
I
just out
know,
of nowhere.
The same thing.
Okay, well, you begin focusing, and you close your eyes for a second, and you muster from out of you a scream which elongates and bellows out even further into the skies. You seem to notice no change in their directory though.
She can't hear me.
I could try to just use my wings to fly up there and try to get her attention. You know, just seeing a winged lizard just shoot up in the air and just start waving his hands might get their attention if it is who we think it is.
All right, just in case someone out there doesn't, know who this person could be, could you
Oh, right.
explain to maybe that person who doesn't?
Context.
Um,
It is our lovely dwarven friend who has the god dwarf in them,
Elria.
Elria.
right. Oh, right.
Yeah, there are two other gods besides ours. There was a dwarven one, Elrea, and then there was a human one, Regla.
Which isn't everyone's favorite boy, Riegler.
Mhm.
Yeah, I remember Riegler, but I think I forgot about the other one.
I don't blame you. She hasn't been in the campaign for a while.
It's because she can handle the shit on her own. She's an
Oh,
artisan,
yeah.
for fuck's sakes.
The
Yeah,
last time we
She's
saw her,
it's literally what you gonna do? You and what army? Oh, this one I made earlier.
That's
Yeah.
what I made up.
Yeah, the last time we saw her was when we no longer had carriage-styled Parahai.
Yeah.
Here, I've
Right.
still got a spell for a message. I could just send her and see if I can get her attention that way.
Yep,
I mean,
feel
don't
free.
you just have a dragon you could hop on the back of and just shoot towards her?
I think. Well, I mean, mine. Well, I guess has it been an hour since the fight with Vita at this
Oh
point?
God, yeah. Oh yeah, God.
Okay,
yeah.
yeah. So that dragon's gone. But I mean, I
Yeah.
guess you could jump on Parahai if he's close by.
Alright, bye.
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 Is he close by, or did we leave him back at the?
No, we did. I think we did bring him.
Yes, you did bring it because that's how you got here.
Okay, well, if someone wants to jump on his back and
I'm
get up
going!
there-
Parahai, let's go!
All right,
like I even needed to ask.
before you can even utter an additional word, Ica pegs it and leaps onto the back of your copper dragon friend Parahai and launches into the sky, attempting to match at her speed, heading directly to her. Ica, as you're soaring through the sky at speeds that you've very rarely been, if at all, your hair flying backwards, even your hair, your starfish weird hair, flying back into the wind. Your mouth gaped open, and like every single piece of moisture from your eyes piercing out of it.
Am I
As
like
you-
relatively close to her?
Yes, as you've gotten closer, you can see this this individual flying is cladded in like stonish metallic armor.
Ooh. Hey, where are you going? Hey!
Without the aid of, you imagine, without the aid of even needing the sound, the fact that a copper dragon is appearing behind them, the individual spins around and stops instantly, holding their hand out directly to you, as they assess the situation, and then turn to see you shouting at them.
Hey, what you doing?
They twist their hand and put it back down, as they point downwards, and they begin descending.
Okay. Hey, Parahai, I think they want us to go to the ground or something.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
And as she begins to slowly descend, Parahai doesn't really get that message, and you could just kind of go directly straight down at a similar blistering speed. You're assuming he wants to show off the fact that he can do this now.
Well, I don't think we were having to go that fast, but have there always been stars floating above my head? They're really pretty. I've seen shooting stars. That means I'm awesome. That means I'm like 1, 2, 3 times awesome.
Maddie just kind of like claps twice in front of his face, like, focus.
Oh, hello. Thrask. How
Uh,
are you this fine day?
Oh boy. apparently a little bit better than you. Are you injured?
I was just gonna like get down on all fours and shake like a dog, and then stand back up and be like, "Yeah, I'm fine. No, everything's good."
Yes,
Friend,
clearly.
we have a new friend. Hi, friend.
As you all turn to see this individual, cladded in the original figure, as it begins heading closer to you, with the perfectly shaped helmet around them begins to fade away, unleashing a flurry of autumn hair, and a thick, burly voice emits from it. As oh, Ratsage, thank you very much for the gifted sub. That's a very strange thing for them to say. Anyway, yeah, a thick, burly voice begins to emit from as the rest of it fades away from them, and the familiar sight emerges, standing tall in front of you, as an additional familiar sight stands behind her, standing proud and tall, with their beard flowing with lava from chin to waist, as Elrir and Lurfus set forth in your presence once again.
Yay.
I can't remember how to do with the voice I did for her. It's so long now. I think wasn't it just typical dwarf? I think it was just typical dwarf.
Like, it was like, yeah, pretty much
Dwarvish,
Scottish.
Scottish type deal.
Oh god, I'm so tired. What was it? Hold on, give me a second.
It's okay. You can make something up. We're not gonna be like super upset.
No.
I will. I will.
It has been a long time since we've seen this character. We're not going to judge.
I will.
Anyway, so lurches for us, and she stamps down her weapon into the ground and says, "Oh, it's so good to see all of you again."
Perfect.
Far from, but
It's good to see you too. How you doing?
she approaches each one of you as Fadi, Taika, Bask, and Blalia. I remember you all like it was yesterday.
She remembers my name. All right, play serious.
But yes, good to see you hale and hearty as well.
She comes over and slaps you on the back, almost enough to push you off of your balance. Oh, I've missed the company of you all.
Yes, the last time we saw you was back at that little ranch fighting all those shadow creatures there.
Ah, yes, one of my many victories since we last met.
Well, I guess we were going to ask, what have you been doing since we last crossed paths?
Well, while I was hearing about the many victories that you've been having, I've been taking care of the dwarven kind. They're all huddled up now, all up in the mountains, and we're all good. They are very well defended, and I can leave and finally do what I need to do. I received word from Vigla.
I was just about to ask if you got that message too.
Yes. I'm glad to see you did too. I was heading directly to Hapori, actually.
Yeah, we're trying to get a little bit of a priority thing handled first, and then we're gonna make our way over there with our new special ride. It points to Pear High.
Huh. Yes, I did want to ask you about that. Now, I know some strange things have been happening in this world, but where did you get a dragon?
Well, I mean, you remember the little guy we had? He kind of turned into that.
No!
Yes, turns out we had a dragon this entire time.
She looks over towards him and just kind of... Well, a formidable ally indeed! Well, anyway,
Yes.
from everything that I've seen, it doesn't actually shock me that much.
A lot of crazy things happening out in this world for sure.
Well, As good as the pleasantries are, we need to get down to business. If we know we only have the 1 day left before we have to get there.
Yes. We're trying to ensure that the elven people are in a safe spot before we make our way to Hapori. We think we may have the means to do that. And, just motioning down to the chamber behind us.
Oh, Andy, I sent you a DM, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So if everything works well, we can get these people out of this area, and then
Oh, yeah.
we focus on our main goal.
As you've all been talking, you look around and you notice that Azalea has just jumped down the hole and has just been going down ever since Elria appeared.
Yeah. It's a little bit high priority for her specifically.
Right, she's been quite busy ever since we got here, which makes sense considering her position, but yes, if you need to make your way to Hapori quickly, please feel free to do so, but we just wanted to make sure everything was all right after seeing you for such a long time.
Well, I think it'd be safer if we all travel together, but...
Oh.
So, I will stay and wait, however, while Bazalia goes down there and gets that work done. There are some things I want to discuss with all of you.
Sure.
Now, I know you received word from Riegler of the impending deadline, and word of the green lights piercing the sky has spread. Is one of the reasons I headed in this direction. The word that Vida is gone.
Well, we can definitely confirm that.
This is an
Yeah.
incredible bolster to our side. He will be weaker now. Death is an option, from what I've been informed.
So Vida was directly connected to the Hollowed One, you're saying?
In a way, from what little we understand. But apparently, the stories we've heard of here of Vida, he controlled life and death itself, and this was awarded to him by the Hollowed One. So, with that no longer a thing, this should be a bit easier. But anyway, from what I have done preliminary checks of Hapori beforehand, and it's unrecognizable. It's surrounded by nothing but the hollow and creatures pouring out from cracks in the sky, and the armies engulf the city. From what I've been in contact with Riegler, the city's people, or what's left of them anyway, is safe for now underground. They are using old cave systems that were under the control of the Underdyers. The criminal organization based in Hapori. They have sealed off most of the entrances, leaving only a few for scouting and resources. Now, this was apparently a reason for the deadline. They're running out of resources. Riegler is having to keep his light dormant as much as possible as to not give away their position. And Riegler told me that get to Hapori within 5 days, and then he would contact us with a plan.
Well, as long as no other things happen to impede our process, we should be on schedule. Has there been any word, or has there been any notice of Vasix in the area as to what his workings have been?
I was just about to ask that.
I don't know who that is, but Riegler has not brought him up, so whoever he is, he does not seem of import.
A little important to me, but yeah, that's my own problem.
Put it this way, has there been any other sightings of a dragon in the area besides Vida?
She just points to the one next to you.
Well,
I'm as
you
shocked
want-
as I'm as shocked to see another one as much as anyone. But these are the only two I've seen.
That's good then.
Hey, so do you want to come into the hole with us? I think Azalea's probably already down there.
Yeah, anything I could do to help get this done. What is it we're doing?
Tech down there.
What is it we're doing?
Trying to prepare a teleportation circle.
Yeah, it seems the higher ups for each of the main cities have all had a emergency teleportation circle that they could use to connect with other ones in times of crisis. The Elven one goes to Strapsec, and unfortunately, the higher elves rigged it, so we're trying to get it fixed.
We had similar problems over the Dwarven area. I soon sorted that out.
I assume yours was supposed to go to Hopori and didn't take?
That was just the complete mess. But good news is, we are crafters of nature. Indeed. If you need any help with that teleporter.
Yeah, maybe you can help us then.
That's it, your
Easy.
timing would have been more perfect.
Come on, let's go down.
All right.
It'd be hilarious if they step 1 foot down the bottom and it's working now.
Oh.
Well, did you have the bits on you, Amy?
Yeah, I would have pinched them back from Ica because I was going down the thing like at the very end of the last one.
Oh, okay. Well, as you guys jump down with whoever's going down, who is going down?
I am.
Me.
Me as well.
Oh, everybody. Okay. Everybody jumps down the hall and begins descending down the very old, dirty, dank, dark staircase until you come to a embedded stone door that has been pried open. And you see Azalea kneeling down and brushing off various things from this stone-circled teleporter encased in the old roots of what would have been the original tree. And you see her placing, as you get in, you see her place the last piece as she found it. And as it does, it wells into life. Blue and green light emerging from the cracks within it and revealing the teleportation rune.
So this is how it's supposed to work.
Oh, looks like you didn't need me at all.
Oh, I mean, you can always make sure that everything needs to be maintained, because this is about to send a lot of people.
Oh, well, seems to be all good for me. Seems like we have an engineer and seems like you might be a dwarf.
I'm too tall to be a dwarf.
Oh, isn't it true? All right, come on. Let's get these people to safety, and then we can save the world.
Right on.
Right along with you.
She walks on by, and as she walks past you, Marty, she gives you kind of like that. You know when you put your fist up in kind of like an L shape, and then you smack it against yours?
Yeah. Oh. No.
Yeah, she begins heading up the stairs.
Must be a dwarf thing.
To go upstairs.
Azalea
What
just
she
looks.
kissed into my hand.
Azalea just looks at like Marty and then just like narrows her vision and just says, "Stop flirting," and then just walks upstairs.
What? I would never.
Yes, you would.
I miss Madame Bass.
To be fair, become an actual knight, and then just go back.
Yeah, you know, just completely change class, become a paladin, go down there.
Yeah.
Double guard.
Double god.
She's like, "What's your oath for, Madam Bass?"
What's your oath for? That ass.
Oath of devotion.
Oh, good. There is a way I can do it work.
Girl, let me do that ocean.
Anyway, saving elves. Let's do that.
All right. Anyway, yeah. So she's jumped up and is heading back to the surface, waiting for you lot. What do you do?
Well, I suppose we start making our way back to the elves and tell them it's time to go.
Mm-hmm. Do we want to, when we're doing this, do we want to make sure that the surrounding area on the outside here is free of any other nefarious things that could be hiding, that could attack
Yeah,
while
maybe
we're funneling all these
someone-
people?
You know,
maybe we should lie.
I could summon Zeal, and he and I could do perimeter laps while you guys are getting in, because I'm pretty sure Yodel doesn't want to see me right now.
Well, that would certainly help.
Yeah, no problem. I'm sure he wants to stretch his legs anyway. And we summon our friend. He's
Friendship.
a good boy.
Good boy. All right. Well, as you all ascend upwards, you kneel down and gently place your hands and fingers on the ground. As again, you close your eyes and focus your energies as from your mind and from your body emits a blue light that passes down into your arm and into the ground. As it a summoning circle comes up and rises out. The good boy.
Maddie just smiles ear to ear, like, "There's my good boy. How you doing, buddy?"
As you pet him, like ectoplasm just like splurges off.
Ah. All right. We gotta do some perimeter laps. You ready, bud?
Woo!
All right. Maddie hops up on Zeal and just kind of taking the fact he looks cool for a second, and then just nods to everyone. It's like, "All right, just let me know when you guys are set."
All right. You begin you launch off, leaving grass flying into the sky, as you begin to run around and begin your perimeter check.
Hold on. Yay! I'm having fun.
Awesome. All right. What are the rest of you guys doing then?
All right. Is it a straight line from here to the cave?
Pretty much, yeah.
How far away is it?
Probably about a mile. So something that was very, very quickly and easily cleared by Parahigh.
Okay. I'm considering using plant growth on my way walking back to actually make a wall of plants to basically make it safer for them to walk in a straight line.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can use it 3 times. And it's 150-foot range.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's perfectly fine.
Ooh. There's no, actually that won't work. I was thinking of something different. My bad.
Damn.
I thought I had something good, but it had a different function than I thought.
Damn, son.
Yeah, this way I can kind of at least make it a little bit harder if something comes in, and because most of my people are to do with plants anyway, they might even be able to fortify it themselves.
Yeah, no, that is absolutely fine. Okay. So as you begin heading back into the forest, I mean, you know this area like the back of your hand, so you can easily like know your way around. So you begin heading directly in, and as you do, you begin focusing as much of your energy as you possibly can as you're walking. Well, actually, no, barely any of your energy at this point, considering. And at every step that you take, plants and fresh grass and vines grow from every step you take, pushing various things out of the way to make a clear path.
Anything that's in my path, I'll just I'll use my sword as a random new like plant cutter.
Like a machete.
Yeah. Just like, oh no, that's in the way. Squash.
I imagine more with like the very stupid like happy derp face, and you're just swinging it back and forth like with no measure of its import.
Oh no, I'm not. I have no idea how important this is, really. All I know is that it's mine.
All right. Okay. Well, Ico Thrask, what are you doing during this?
Let's see. If you had something, I could go ahead.
I'm sorry, I'm really bad at like imagining stuff sometimes.
No, don't worry about it.
Essentially, like, Madi's just kind of going around scouting the area, and then is everyone else kind of leaving the hole? Because I was thinking about guarding the hole.
Oh yeah. So presently you're at the hole. You're actually basically all surrounding the hole. Azalea is walking straight back towards her people and essentially creating a plant path to make it safer and easier. Marty is riding around on his ghost dog or ghost wolf everywhere, just to keep an eye on the area and make sure it's safe. Thrask is standing right next to you, and so is Elvia.
Okay, I think Ika's gonna like kind of protect the hole, because I don't know, I'd probably just stay behind just in case like a creature comes and destroys the stuff.
Yeah, perfectly fine. Thrask, what are you doing?
I'm just checking something here real quick. Trying to see if I can give a little extra help here just to leave for you. I was reading a spell here, like if I made a summon myself, like I was trying to see like if I walked away a certain distance, would it disappear?
Oh, gotcha.
Which I don't think that's the case. Like it has a range of 60 feet, but that's just casting the creature. It doesn't say that it disappears when you.
Is it a summoned creature or a familiar?
Creature. Yeah, like a draconic spirit. Like if I wanted to leave one there next to Ica to help watch things. I'm reading the description here. It doesn't say anything about it. Spell, choose family, dragon. Creature resembles a dragon. Creature disappears when it drops to 0 hit points or when the spell ends.
Okay.
So yeah, nothing about distance. So yeah, Ica, if you want me to, I'll just summon another dragon next to you to help guard the entrance to this.
Yeah, if you want to use that energy, that's up to you. You guys won't be gone for long, right?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't think so.
And Madi's
either that,
nearby.
or if Elria could stand with you and help guard things as well.
I think I'll be okay. Maybe. I mean, Madi's nearby, and you guys aren't going to be gone for very long. I wouldn't want you to waste all of your strength, you know?
To be honest, my spells are like the higher stuff is starting to get a little bit spent.
Yeah, I would hold off on it.
All right, if you feel confident.
Elria turns to you both as, do you need me to stay with you guys, or do you want me to go with her? Points towards Azalea in the distance.
Well, if you want to come along and see what it is we were dealing with, then feel free to come along.
Depends more where you need my skills and my protection.
Yeah, I think it would be if Ica has the entrance here. It's not a big one, so he should be able to act as a good, bottleneck for it. If anything was to come out of these woods, I would feel better having you along with these people to, head anything off on either side.
She puts both of her fists together as like... I was hoping you'd say that.
All right, then it's settled.
All right. So Elria and Thrask begin walking into the forest after Azalea following her path of beautiful new freshly grown grass and plants and vines. And as you begin heading on in, you catch up to her. Well, skip a little bit ahead. You three guys make it directly back to the cave where the elven people were.
Huzzah.
For Santa!
He pops his head back and then like turns to the side and says, "What is it, Mademoiselle?"
Bring everybody out, we're leaving.
"Oh, foot shooters, splendid."
She's just gonna, because she never gets to do this, she's gonna chop chop.
Oh,
Ayo.
She has such a
You see
smirk
him.
on her
You see
face.
him turn back and like put his like glasses down, and he gives a soft little like snicker, and then turns back.
I'm finally in charge, man.
No, you're not.
I've got the sword.
And I've got the pen. We know which one is mightier.
I've
Oh,
got the
a
god.
bar.
Yeah.
walked right into the tavern doors with that one.
Anyway,
Jesus,
within the
Joe's
cave,
gonna-
you hear bellowing throughout. Just come along, everybody! Come on! Off we go to safer destinations. And as that does, you hear a lot of like shuffling and movement inside the cave. As you begin to see people picking up what's left of their belongings and heading in your direction. They approach all three of you, standing, staring, and waiting.
Okay. I think it'd be better if I go last, just to make sure everybody else has gone out. Thrask, can you start the line and lead them that way, back towards the portal? Elria, if possible, can you go about midway and sit with them in the middle of the group?
She puts her hands up to her head and says, "Aye, Captain."
Awesome. All right, and then I will make sure there are no stragglers.
Will do. All right, everyone, please follow me along this path. We have a method to get you out of here and into safer areas. Just stay together, and everything will be just fine.
You hear kind of everyone like whispering and like, you know, kind of like poking each other, and like they slowly begin to move, and a lot of them are like looking up and around, and you can clearly see they are concerned. But they are moving directly with you.
All right.
Oh, that's the point, actually. What are you guys doing with the elders?
I've had to figure that out, man. Like, I still think that they shouldn't just be left in the middle of a bloodthirsty forest, but in some ways I still think they kind of do.
Well, put it this way, they're about to be sent to a city with possibly bloodthirsty orcs.
Like I said, we have a giant arena. We can put them in.
They'll get theirs in that city, I think.
Well, for now they can go with everybody else, but they go through last.
Right.
Oh, just so Azalea can stare him down the entire time.
Make sure they
Pretty
don't
much.
mess with that circle anymore.
Well, not just that, but it's also a dishonor.
Right.
Ooh.
They don't get to go
Dishonor
first,
on
man.
you! Dishonor on you, elf!
Make them convince you to let them through.
So,
Ooh.
what are you gonna give me?
What makes
Oh.
you think we can let you in the strep sack?
Even worse, I'm going to make them bow and thank every one of my own party before they're allowed to step on that teleporter.
Oh.
pretty sinister. I like it.
That's like kill them
It's
with
right up there
kindness thing.
with what I had. It would be like Yodel. They disrespected their entire race.
Right, to the arena. Let's go.
Yep.
It's
that's
like,
what
I
you
heard
think.
disrespect.
Get 'em suited up.
Oh, well, you know, if they do that, they'll get forgiveness in my kingdom, but they don't get instant forgiveness in the orcs.
Yeah.
Well, in the
They
orcs,
gotta
you've got to
live
earn
with that.
respect, and they're going to start with 0 there, but if they hear what they've done already, they'll kind of start at minus.
I mean, Aria's here. I could ask her to design a brand for them and then send them to the orcs' place.
Oh.
I mean, Matty would know what it looks like, so he could give
It's like,
that same brand to all of them.
I know it vividly.
Awesome. All right. Anyway, so you begin heading through the forest, walking this mile. This is not a distance that's a long time for people of this world. You know, you guys are used to doing this sort of thing, and you guys have a direct path which has been cleared of obstacles. And to be honest, with the death of Vida there as well, this is not an area that most things are gonna be hanging around. So it's a very easy and clear path. I mean, you've done the work for it to be that. So after a good solid like 20 or 30 minutes, you make it to the other side unhindered.
Love it when
Wow.
playing goes well.
Oh, awesome. I take it, making sure everyone's gone through, I would have checked the cave, making sure nobody's missing, and basically forcing the elders to walk around, like, behind everybody else.
I mean, you didn't tell me before you left, so you wouldn't have checked the cave.
I did say I was checking for any stragglers in the cave.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay. Beg your
Yeah.
pardon. I did miss.
do remember that.
Never mind. I missed that. My pardon. Yeah. In that case, yeah. So no stragglers or anything like that, and you make sure that the elders are at the exit, are at the end of the pack, and you all arrive to the to where Iker has been standing, and Marty, you've returned, with no danger in sight.
Yeah.
And you've kind of got like, and you've just got Ghost Papa licking from a puddle, making absolutely no headway with it because he doesn't need it.
Just see Patty like holding back tears, like he's trying.
So you guys, like I said, you guys all see thousands of elves begin flooding in from the forest.
My God, they seemed smaller in the cave.
Good thing
Oh.
we got a big circle to work with it.
We'll take as many down as we can at a time. These guys are lost.
Oh, good. Because I think Yodel would like to have a word with them.
That depends on if they have ears by the time they get there.
Jeez.
You see Maddie just like completely like mouth agape, like Azalea.
Celia is
Damn.
very angry. It depends on if she'll do anything, but she's not opposed to making threats at the moment.
It's like I've never been more terrified and have so much respect for you at the same time.
Anyway, so yeah, you got all of the elves have stopped, and they're just staring at you all and trying to figure out what we started whispering to each other and what could possibly what's going on, what could do next.
So I'm trying to remember, because out of all of us, obviously, I think someone got a better look at the actual like teleport circle the first time we used it, and that was probably Thrask. So I would suggest Thrask lead people down in groups rather than Azalea's dumb.
When you had the teleporter done first time, you were all there because the lizard folks leader had Queen had to have you all in the circle while she activated
Yeah,
it.
but two of us probably weren't paying much attention, that being myself and Ica.
Just out the ADHD people. These two right here, these two. Nah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, like, Azalea was probably chewing on a stick and just, like, looking off into the sunset or whatever, and then Ike is just like, wow, look, I'm an awesome hero with a sword, because they just beat something amazing over there.
Yeah, it sounds accurate.
Yeah.
That's how I remember it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I would prefer the two smarter people in the group help with the portal.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that makes sense. So I feel like maybe Thrask and I should go, just so like.
The leader has spoken.
As you wish, Your Highness.
So you're saying that I'm too cool to help with this?
Oh, yeah.
Ah, got it.
See, you've been doing an awesome job guarding the spot too, so keep guarding it.
Yeah,
and if you went into the dark, people couldn't see how cool you were.
I agree. It's been one of the saddest parts of this adventures. Anytime we've had to go in the dark.
Yeah, that's kind of sad. We should get you a light.
Yeah.
The perils of being a rogue.
I want to be seen, but I'm a rogue.
That would make for such a good character. Just a
Oh my
rogue
God.
that's just like, I want to be seen.
A bardic rogue.
Yes.
Ooh, that would be good.
Just instead just singing show tunes, but very quietly.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Anytime they're doing like a stealth check, they're like doing Kronk, like fucking like doing the like his own theme song.
Whenever they get spotted, it's like.
God, I need to write this one down.
It's got jingle bells on their foot.
Oh gosh.
Why do I keep failing my stealth checks?
When they're serious, you just have them whistling a tune before somebody dies, and they don't know where it's coming
Oh
from.
God.
Oh my
Yeah. All right. Anyway, so Azalea decides that Thrask should lead the people down. What do you do? Well, and Marty as well. What do you do?
Suppose I should clear my throat and let them know where exactly they're going, because I don't think that was established that they were going to Strepsek.
Right.
All right. So this circle we're about to enter is going to lead all of you into my people's capital, Strepsek. I don't know if any of you have friends or family there, but you'll be in proper accommodations when we arrive at the hands of my lovely leader, Yoltel.
And you see them all kind of like look between each other with like shocked eyes of just like another area, another racist area. So we've never done this before. Are we gonna? Okay, well, desperate times call for. And you just kind of hear different whispering between.
Azalea just yells from the back, "They're cool!"
Honestly, I mean, we're no different from you guys. We're just green.
You should try the Shrexel! It's
Yes.
really salty!
Absolutely try the Shrexel.
While this is going on, you can see a camera panning among the in front of all the elves until it stops in the dead center with Crisanto looking depressed.
Oh no.
He just like puts his finger to his nose, like the bridge of his nose, just puts his hands together, walks forwards and turns to everyone. Ah, thank you, our dear gods who will lead us into the future. What they mean, my people, is that we will be heading to a new location filled with new guardians and new life that we can partake in. Rejoice, people, for we will live once again.
Maddie just kind of says, like, look, I know how to talk to common people, but obviously formalities are more your forte.
He turns and walks towards you. it was fine, but these people are unusual.
They're about to step into something a little bit more stranger, so yeah, they should be prepared.
Well, anyway,
Yes.
we should get them going. Come on.
All right, everyone. Please try to form yourself up in a relatively uniform line. The chamber for this teleportation circle is large, but it will be able to hold a number of you. We will get all of you to safety in time. Just be patient and be ready to jump to a new location once you step in. The leaders of the orcs are ready to accept you once you get there. It will be strange. It will be new to you, to many of you possibly, but it will be safe.
After all of this discussion, they seem a little bit more chipper about the whole thing, and Chrysanto begins guiding them into a direct line of where to go, and he begins leading them down to the teleport room. And eventually, if you're staying up there, you see the line stop, and then eventually begin moving again, and on and on and on.
Whew. All right, everything's going nice and smooth.
Keep your wits about you. Maybe it's just me being the cautious one, but you never know when something could happen.
Very true.
And then a bit
Wow.
Our lovely little elders.
Say-
Roll for initiative.
I was gonna say, Azalea would probably like to have a short conversation with Chrysanto. So she'll probably like tap him on the shoulder.
Okay. Well, he's down. He. So you'll do this before this all started, then.
I mean, to be fair, she can always just jot down there for a quick bit so that she can talk to him either way.
Okay. So basically, the idea is that he headed down, and he's the one operating the teleporter.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you kind of begin trying to like squeeze down the hallway and past the people, and they begin kind of like moving out the way for you, and letting you past until you come down to the same teleport clear room, where as you enter, you see a burst of blue and green light as another group goes through, and you see Chrysanto at the other end of the same console that was runic console that was used before.
Chrysanto.
He looks up above his glasses. It's like, oh yes, Madam Azalea. What is it?
So when you get there, because I don't know if I'll be able to come with you or not. The person that you're going to be meeting over the other side, they're going to be taking you to a place where a person called the Collector is. I want you to make sure you look after him. Because I've chosen him to be the new seed for our tree.
Oh, well, absolutely. Oh, of course, I will do my best for you, Madam Azalea.
I appreciate it. He's a really, really good guy, and he's doing his best to look out not just for our people, but for others.
Well, considering he is apparently the complete opposite of elders, I'm sure I will get along with him just fine.
Another thing, I think it might be worth taking some of the ashes from our old tree as well. I don't know, it doesn't feel right just leaving it all there. Maybe taking a little bit with them might help the people as well. Something familiar.
Yes, no, I could definitely see that. So I will gather as much as I can before I myself head through.
I appreciate it. You're doing a good job.
Thank you, Madam Azalea.
Yeah.
And if I may say, as much as it has been a bumpy ride, I think you'll be a wonderful new god.
She's just gonna kind of like smile, and then she'll head back up to make sure the elders are not causing any problems.
As you begin heading up at the back, you see them kind of like pushing each other to try and get in ahead of the other one.
Yeah, that's definitely not happening.
And as they see you, they kind of shoot and smarten up.
Maddie kind of eyeballs the elders and looks at Azalea and just like kind of whispers to her, I think they should go talk to Yodel about what they did.
Yeah, first I want them to thank all of you guys for what they did. Something they probably wouldn't do.
Ooh, titillating.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till everyone else has gone first, because that's their only ticket through.
Good. God knows they've already put your people through enough.
Yeah, I think the bare minimum is growth. Even if they piss me off, I would still like... They do still have good things for my people. I just need them to learn that they could be good for everyone's people, not just ours.
Yeah. Suppose it's the least they can do, right?
Yep. I think it's good to humble yourself.
Don't I know that?
Well, I mean, my people literally came from a tree. Like, go back to your roots, right? That's what we're supposed to do.
Dude, Maddie's just like, did you just make a joke?
Yeah.
It's like the end of Death Parade when you see the bartender smile. Oh, it was all worth it.
All worth it. It's just like, Maddie does like a slow, proud nod, like, yes.
He puts his hand to his mouth. It's like,
I've never been more proud of and have so much respect for you in my life.
It's just that meme in the chat there.
Amazing.
oh god. All right. So while this is going on, Elvia kind of gathers all of you together and kind of walks up to kind of like a little bit of away from everyone else, and kind of begins talking to you. So it's important for me to ask, are you all ready for this?
I suppose as ready as I'll ever be.
How can anyone say that they're ready to face an ancient being? But we've come as far as we have. I'd say we're more ready than anyone in this world right now.
All of us have, some more than us we've been alone in dealing with our problems. You four have been very lucky to be together with each other, but we're not alone. Not just us who will be doing this. We've got many other allies ready to help us. But at the end of the day, it's us who will have to face them.
I suppose the silver lining to all this is at least we're prepared for this fight. The three of us walked in fighting Vita completely unaware he was here.
Yes, if we can get to Riegler, then he should know a lot more about what's been going on. I'm hoping he can shed some of his light on everything that's been happening.
I hope so. If anything, we need to get his city back into the state. We fixed all of ours, or at least to the best we could. We owe that to him.
Yeah, she nods in agreement, and
Cheers,
Oh,
Fee
God,
the
hold up.
Killer, for the
Oh,
50 bits! You're a top bloke, mate! With your support, we can keep this live stream rolling
has
and
happened?
bring more shenanigans to the galaxy.
Oh,
Pip
no.
is one happy Nimbat thanks to legends like you. Let's keep the
Even his
fun
tail's
going,
flexing.
yeah?
I forgot the chap got to the next sub goal, so they we roll a wheel and they got to choose to change his voice, and they chose Australian.
Ah.
Great.
Yeah, so he says some Australian things.
Did you say Nimbat?
Yes, he's an imbat.
I can understand him. I watch Dank Pods.
Yeah,
Um,
they found a code that made him buff.
yes.
I love it.
He's ripped. All right. Anyway, well, anyway, time begins to pass, and it's sort of becoming a little bit later in the day, and it's like sort of like 5 or 6 by the time it's come to the end, and you see the elders, Azalea, at the top of this, like heading down, to be the next ones to go.
Okay, she is going to stop them. Just asking them to come back for just a second, and obviously she knows Chrysanto won't let them through anyway without it.
They all like like sort of bump into it. It's like why is guy, and kind of like all like like, and then like balancing on the sticks and turn to you.
I know Marty is up here, and Iker is probably up here. Is Thrask up or down here?
You're all
assume-
up. You're all up there unless you've changed for some reason.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think you were the only one that had went down in there to talk to Chrysanto.
Yeah, I would have come back up afterwards, because
Mhm.
just making sure.
Time's passed now, like an hour, like a couple of hours. So
Okay, yeah, so we'd all be up here, and Elria would be up here as well, so
Yep.
that's even better. So she is going to just motion for her friends to come over. So I have your ticket comes with a tiny bit of a price. I'm gonna need you to actually thank, and by thank I mean properly thank, each one of my friends for letting you actually leave with the safety that you just did.
they all sort of like they all like appear to sag more than even usual, and they kind of all look to each other and just like and they kind of like approach each one of you, and they put their hands forwards and grab your head, Thrask, and put it towards their own, and you hear like uttered from within them is just a thank you for the safe passage. that you
Wait,
have
I need you
allowed
to
us."
speak louder. Hold on. Wait, louder. I can't hear you. What is he saying? Azalea, what is he saying?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe you should speak louder.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My hearing must be a little diluted at the moment. Could you speak a bit louder?
Thus, while you've been doing that, you kind of feel his hands tense on your head. Thank you for the safe passage that you have given us, oh great ones.
Jeez, he's so loud, guys.
Oh,
Why is he
great
yelling?
ones. That's a new one.
And they each repeat it. So as the next one moves on, the next one moves on until they have finished each one of you, and they get to the end with you standing there, Azalea.
I don't need thanks, so that's not a problem. But if you guys want safe passage or a happy and healthy life like the rest of our people, you need to learn to accept the rest of the world. These people are wonderful, and not because they have gods in them. They were chosen by gods because they are wonderful people. So please show anyone you meet respect, because you never know who might be your next god.
Do you use Z-Snap?
I don't think she's. Oh no, wait. I think I've seen. I could do that once. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. They kind of look towards each other, and you kind of see their face sink, but with a slight sign of regret rather than annoyance.
Yeah.
You feel like you see a spark of something in there as they kind of turn and begin to slowly head down the stairs.
Patty says one last thing before they are out of your sight. You know, it's very fitting you're going to Strepsec, because if there's anyone who can teach you guys about respect right now, it's Yotel.
They kind of stop for a second, and kind of like you see them kind of like shudder for a second, feeling like they forgot who the orc leader was.
Give her my regards, would you?
I think it's only fair that I see them off.
Right.
I'll be
I've had
nice.
my fun.
I'll follow them down, and I will wish them a safe journey, the same way I've done for the rest of the people who have gone through.
All right. We'll be here.
I imagine I'll also be saying
thanks,
a
Fee the
farewell to
Killer, for the
Chrysanto, 'cause
25
she'll be the
bits,
last
you
one to leave.
absolute legend. As for Hollowed Bonds, it's a ripper session full of twists and turns. Evildoerz is smashing
lovely
it, and
translator
I'm
for
just
me.
here adding my magic spark to the mix.
She's a translator
Can't
for
wait
all
to
of
see
us, and
what's
he
next
hates all
in
of
this
us the
wild
same amount.
adventure.
Alright, so I'm gonna walk down the stairs.
Okay, yeah, you walk down the stairs, and you see Chrysanto waiting with the final button press as you come down the stairs.
Alright, it's your turn. And theirs as well.
Alright, Chrysanto brings you over and says, okay, mademoiselle, you just have to press this button. Be it.
Yeah, I saw you do it. I'm totally good at pressing buttons.
Mm-hmm. Which one was it?
That one.
No, it was this one.
Oh. Get that one.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And as he's about to kind of step away, he steps back and puts his hands together and looks at you and kind of like, and he slowly bows down his head and puts it atop of yours. And he kind of just whispers towards you, "Thank you."
You're welcome.
He kind of like, sorry, go on.
Oh, I was going to just say I wish you a safe journey.
Oh, you better come back through all this.
Oh yeah, I'm stubborn.
I am very aware. Anyway, enough of this. I have a people to lead for now. All right, come on, chop chop. And he kind of heads onto the teleporter in front of all of them and stands there. All of the three elders kind of peering around him, stare and just awaiting your button press.
All right. Look after yourselves, and then she's just gonna press it.
And as you do, same thing you've seen before. Hey, Phoenix, thank you for the raid. You see the blue and green light from the runes activate and whoomph as they disappear into the light.
All right. Can I remove the stones that I put back in?
Yes, you can.
I would
Yeah,
like to do that.
That's good note. I was thinking about suggesting that too.
Same.
Smart.
Yeah,
thinking
it was my plan the whole time. I intended on doing that.
Very smart. All right, are you taking just the one or all of them?
I'm gonna take all of them because I would like to have the ability to put them back in if I even feel like this is required.
Okay, you do so. You remember where they were, and you detach them. You kind of feel like they're a lot more warm, like a delicate magical warmth to them as you pick them up and put them in your satchel.
Yeah, and then I will head off back up the stairs. Hopefully not to come back down here for a long time.
You emerge up to see all of your friends standing there with Harahai behind them. The night sky kind of making itself a little bit more known and aware.
Should we do something to close this entrance back up? I mean,
Probably.
I know the circle can't work right now, but maybe it's best to hide it back from the way it was?
Well, I can... I can stone shape, but it needs to be stone, so not quite.
As you're doing this, Parahai walks towards it, turns around, and begins doing that thing dogs do, where they just dig with their back legs.
That works too.
Thank you, Parahai. I owe you one.
He just like nods his head violently.
This is it.
One more step, and all this can finally be resolved.
Okay. Are you all ready? We are to meet outside in the old abandoned camp that your son has made. And she looks towards you, Azalea.
Azalea's just kind of nervous. Well, I can do that.
Yes, I think we could all use some rest at least, but if we can take our rest closer to where the city is, I think we'll be in a better spot overall.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to sleep until we're at least close to where Pori is.
I've been told that we will be meeting someone there who will help guide us into the city, and that we should be safe there.
Well, Zalia is going to go, and if there's any more ashes from the tree, I'm going to pick up a little bit of it and take it with me as well.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. Yep, you can you go up and you can scoop some of it into like a little baggie that you can wrap up and put into your satchel again.
Yep. All right. Well, if we want to go now, I can actually just bring us there. The question is, do you want to just get closer, or do you want to get there now?
Hey, Rat Sage, thank you so much.
Well, if we gotta meet to where this camp is, it's probably as close as we'll get.
Whatever, according to Riegler, whatever he wants to do happens tomorrow. Later in the day, so we need to get there soon.
It's already night, so we might as well.
If you've got the ability, Azalea, and think you know where we're going.
Alright, well, I'm gonna find the nearest tree, and I am going to make, I'm gonna use transport via plants.
Awesome.
I can now use it twice.
Ooh.
Look at
I
you.
know.
Ooh. All right. Well,
Level
as per
20
usual, you
shenanigans.
look around and you find a nearly still decently kept together tree, and you place your hand on it, and as you do, it begins to shake and form, and it makes a shape into a portal, a bright pale green portal that you can step directly through.
Nice. While she's doing that, I'm gonna kneel down to Zeal and call him back, and just whisper to him, "Get some rest, buddy. Tomorrow I'm gonna need you more than ever. Or it's gonna be one hell of a battle."
He kind of like nuzzles up to you with that like.
You're a good boy. Now get back in here.
He jumps up and not eviscerates, Jesus, evaporates into blue mist.
All right. Let's do this.
Thank you for the biddies, Rat Sage.
Betty's.
Elria heads up to the portal and says, "It'll be nice to travel like this for once."
It's quite nice. You just kind of have to hold your breath and not mind the squeezing of space-time as you step through.
Oh, okay. And she breathes in like, as she gets prepared to go in.
Oh, good. Aika has a kindred spirit.
Let's go.
If you complain about this, I'll turn it around. Go home.
Phoenix, take with the biddies.
Hey.
All right, you as you all step through the portal, you. Oh, actually, you know what? Hold on, give me 1 second. I didn't think to set this up, but I'm gonna see if I have it still.
Oh, wow.
I want to see if I still have the original map.
Oh.
Oh.
Actually, while you do that, I'm gonna quickly grab a drink out of the fridge, so I'll be right back.
I'm gonna go pee.
Everyone's having so much fun.
Enjoy
Go
your
fry that chicken,
activities.
son.
What do we think's happening to the elders? Just getting the shit kicked out of them.
All Crisanto had to say was disrespect, and Yodel just went into like JoJo mode.
They go through it. It's like what's it? It's like when you aggro like an entire dungeon in WoW, and like it's like everyone can just smell disrespect.
You just roll into Durtar, and every orc starts running at you. Like, oh no.
Get him!
Like she recognizes him from like a previous disrespect, and it's just like, you know how long I've been waiting for this?
I'm about to make a name for
myself here.
My God.
I'm about to make a name of mine. Fresh memeage.
The whole 7-page Muda on the elders.
I did just hydrate. Thank you very much.
Wow.
So many points, so many things you can do with them.
Look at all these points I have, because I have 20,000. What can I make Andy do?
Oh, is that all?
I know. Peasant change.
I have 141k.
Oh my God.
Because I'm here in every stream.
Yeah. How goes the D&D? Good. We're getting very exciting parts now. I'm just looking to see if I had like an old memory bank, which I could call upon. Oh! Hold on. I'm fine. I found some older ones.
Progress, development.
Pause, champ.
The countdown at the top is for the subathon. So Andy's been streaming before the D&D session was a subathon stream. So it's carried over.
So far we've done 11 days straight, and it's been about 48 hours worth.
He's a bit of a madman, as they say.
I am a lad mad.
Yeah, he's only had 1 day off, and it's because if he didn't have the day off, he wouldn't have been able to prepare the D&D session.
Oh, okay, I think I found the pack that it was in.
Oh.
Hold on. Only my eyes were bigger.
To be fair, the point of punishment is basically so that somebody understands why they did wrong. So giving them a punishment for punishment's sake is not quite the point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was about to say, having to thank us like one by one is probably going to stick with them for the rest of their life.
Oh yeah, and the fact that like for the longest time the people that they had no acknowledgement for are the most important people that saved their asses. So
Yes. Okay. Awesome.
Oh,
Add the page.
brain going into creative, that is totally fair. To be fair, if you guys wanted to come up with a bunch of other punishments that you think would be just as fitting, that is awesome. Please do so.
Also, before you go through, oh god damn it, the overlay did that thing again.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, let me restart.
damn it.
Not the time
Sometimes
overlay.
they do. I'm sorry, it's my bad programming.
Yeah, Amy, look at you trying to make custom programs for us. Look, what do you think you're doing?
I know, you bitch. How dare you?
Who do you think you are?
Trying to make
What if-
this an enjoyable experience? How dare!
It would be
You
so funny if
bitch.
we were actually just like super sincere about it too. Like, maybe it's my bad programming. Yeah, maybe it is.
There's Roll for Ducks. You haven't seen
I
it
mean-
in so long.
Yeah.
33.
Oh, it automatically goes off at the start, but because something happened where the way that it was set up with
There you go.
Twitch, it kind of just broken. We haven't fixed it.
It's all good.
Oh, I'll
man.
finally get to use the city background again.
Whoa.
Aha.
Oh yeah, that's a point. For anybody who new here, we actually have different backgrounds that we can change between night and day as well.
You
Quite
also have
nice.
weather.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can make it rain and
Can make
then
it
for,
rain.
like, night, day, and I think we had snow as well.
Oh yeah, for that like one like time limit campaign arc where it's like, get up to the mountain before you die.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't think this one was supposed to have like rain on it. Apparently,
Whoops.
Right. Okay.
it's
I gotta.
okay. I'm gonna fix it whenever we revamp stuff.
It's
Also,
interesting
just
that doesn't
FYI
show
as
on-
well, when you guys go through the portal, Parahai is not able to follow you. Obviously.
What? He's too
Oh,
big.
right.
He's a big boy.
Oh wait, could I? I don't know if this will help or not. Could I cast like reduce size on him real quick so he can pop through?
You're
Yeah,
smart,
technically.
lizard.
Yeah, technically you could. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a free action with my staff.
As you go through, you don't even look. You just click your fingers and he just reduces in size.
You're tiny again.
It's Pocket Parahai.
Pocket
If you ever
hard.
did a, if you ever did a plushie, that's what it would be called, the Pocket Parahai.
Pocket Parahai, play the jingle we never actually thought of for that.
Pocket Parahai. As small as they can be. All as you can get isn't always what you see.
Pocket Parahai, a friend for you and me. Pocket, just throw Parahai and like uncast reduce. Pocket
yeah.
Dragon.
Dragon bomb.
Alright, hold on. I've got to get Elria as well. Oh, there's so many of you people now.
Oh, you say that, but most of this campaign, they've basically been using me as their taxi, so that's not really entirely true. And then eventually Thrask got the same treatment.
Mm-hmm.
We did an
Listen.
awesome switch at one point.
It was pretty
Yeah.
bad.
That was a cool moment.
Listen, you can't give yourself the ability to turn into fucking pterodactyls and not have us use this.
Oh, I forgot. I
Buzz
gotta change it.
Carlo, or whatever it's
It's
called.
it's a pterodactyl.
What's a
It's the
quaddle?
funniest. It's the funniest damn bird I've ever seen in my life.
I love
It is,
Think
but-
about it.
You remember that video we posted where it showed like the life-size version in the museum?
Oh
Okay.
yeah, it's fucking huge.
It's massive.
So for anybody who wasn't here, who hasn't got this level, who doesn't know really the speciality of this, this was one of the first maps we had to make for this campaign.
Yes.
So this is literally like last time we saw this was nearly 2 years
Oh my
ago.
God. Yeah, this is day zero.
Right after we woke up after the first battle in our dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yeah, that Ika doesn't even remember.
Mhm.
We've come full circle.
I love that there's like, what was it, the distance sort of thing, and then you just got Iga who's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Should we put jingle keys in front of the memory?
That's insulting. Ika was happy that there were pancakes. You know?
Which is
Alright.
fair. Totally
Oh
fair.
yeah, covered in tree blood.
Mm-hmm.
Your first time getting introduced to coffee.
It was a terrible idea.
All right.
It
Well,
worked out.
anyway, you all enter through the portal and emerge on through to a surprisingly well-kept area. Like, there's very little of the corruption here. It's a little worse for wear, and it's very quiet, of course. I mean, but the smell is similar. The sounds of the water passing by us are the same. It feels almost as if you've traveled back in time as you all emerge on through. And as you do, the whole area is covered by like somewhat of like a vague mist, some kind. Surrounds the area, dancing between the leaves as it settles to the grass. And your vision eventually clears slightly, and you notice ahead of you, sitting on a stump, you notice a shirtless individual. Very well-toned back muscles, sitting slumped upon an aged and fallen tree, facing away from you.
I don't recognize those back muscles anywhere.
Does it ring any bells for us? Can we make perception checks or what?
You can try, but you'll have to do it at disadvantage. It is misty.
Right. Well, I'll give it a shot.
I don't
at
think
least.
that's gonna do that much for one of us.
Let's see. Roll with disadvantage. Let's see how this works on D&D Beyond. 19 and 15. So 15 was the lower one, so plus 5, 20.
34.
Oh yeah, I should do that thing.
Well,
Yeah, mine's pretty good.
yeah,
Which one
I
are we-
think so.
Alright, well, I mean, you can all clearly see. So, with everything that you've been used to, the caves and the darkness, a little bit of mist is not really doing much to you. You can see this individual, it appears to be, they're holding a sword, that is, kind of like hidden a little bit behind this tree. The pants and trousers they're wearing are of like a leather bound, and they appear to be wearing a full helmet as well.
Huh.
Do they happen to smell like pot?
Grasp it, grasping
seen
the
what
sword at the side of the mist behind the tree. Anyway, they raise up as they pull their head up. and they raise to a full stand, standing about 6 feet tall. They turn to you, revealing an unusual decor across them. They appear to be adorned with bits of armor, but also with various like horns and vines and stuff like that. They approach you, stopping within about... They slowly start approaching you, walking towards you, and stop about 7 feet away from you. They raise their sword to you, and with their other hands, they pull it towards you, and they open it up, revealing in the palm of their hand an intricately decorated carved leaf as it stands firm. And they are seemingly awaiting a response from you.
It's a good leaf.
Does that ring any bells for us?
Do you want to roll me a wisdom check?
Sure.
Would it be wisdom or a history or...
Wisdom, history, anything for remembering, basically.
Okay.
I'll do a history check if you don't mind.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, my history's a -1.
Well, I was a 2. I'll use...
I don't know shit.
Wow!
Oh, I have
think my
advantage on it.
I'm gonna use magical guidance, spend a sorcery point, and re-roll.
Yeah, no.
Hold on, do I have a... I feel like I have a trait for wisdom checks. I'm trying to remember. Oh, it's only for observant things. Never mind.
Yeah, Ika, do you want to roll for it as well?
I did, and I had an advantage, and it was an 8 and a 4.
Oh, God.
So
Yeah.
I'm up to 23 now.
Can I give them a berry?
Do you begin to approach them?
I'm just gonna have a berry in my hand. I'm just gonna take one out and show them a berry and hold it out.
He, as you do that, he swiftly moves his sword directly towards you. And he's stopped moving. Thrask, with your history check, you ponder and remember, and you pierce the very memories that you had, and the things begin to pierce themselves and begin to sew themselves together. You remember that at one point you purchased something for Ika, a wooden carved figurine, but they were also, and Ika was also given an intricately cut leaf.
Oh.
Oh my god, it can't be. Ika,
Yeah.
do you let me see. Do you still have that little wooden figurine that you had?
What?
Remember, long ago when we first went to Tapori, I bought you a small figurine.
Oh. Yeah, I think so. And then Ike will just dig into his pockets, shuffle around, but it's there.
You pull it out, and it's this beautifully intricately cut, and I can't remember exactly, but I feel like it was a duck.
I think it was because we wanted to incorporate the duck somehow.
Yeah. So you bring it out of your pocket. The individual turns to face you, and looks towards you. Ika. You want to do anything with that, or?
Oh, you know what? I know this entire time he hasn't been speaking, but for some reason I just thought there was words that were gonna come out, so I was being
No,
polite.
he hasn't said. This individual hasn't said a word. They've got their sword pointed out, and they just are looking at you.
Ika's going to take out the little wooden thing and then pull out his sword and point it at him and just be like, "Hi, are we doing this now?"
Oh boy.
As he moves his sword to kind of touch yours, and he kind of moves his head to the side, and he looks towards your other hand with the figure there. He lowers his sword into a holster on the side, and carefully places the leaf back into his satchel. He raises both of his hands to his helmet, pulling it up, as copious amounts of white mist escapes, billowing down to the ground, revealing light green skin and long dark green hair and a half-closed eye expression. Hey!
Yes!
It really
chlorophyll
is you
brother.
guys.
I
Welcome
the
back
worst
home,
thing! Did you
man.
smell like butt? I feel like I should have. Oh, that's why it's hazy. That's what I'm
He
saying. It's probably
hotboxed his
butt.
helmet. That's why you couldn't smell it.
But there was mist everywhere. I was all like, it's got to be the stoner.
Huh.
I can't believe after all this time.
Yeah, man. But he stands before you. Almost you feel as if he's taller. He's standing straight. He's ripped as fuck. And he, like I said, he's adorned with very well put together like leather boots and shoe and trousers, pants and sort of thing, with the helmet, the sword, and you notice a shield also resting against the back of the log, as well as you notice now that the mist has disappeared a little bit more, some chainmail also.
Wow, God, you look good.
Thanks,
Has all the
man.
funny smells?
Yeah.
Oh, I want funny smells.
You
Well,
probably shouldn't have those funny smells about you at that age, Aika.
That'll make me stronger. We have a really tough fight.
You think that, but I'm not entirely sure.
Mm-hmm.
so I need to show you the icon I made for him.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, please.
Where is it? There it is.
Though I mean, who am I to say? Like, he seems to be doing quite well for himself at this point.
Dude, why is he hot though?
I know. Fucking ripped. But he's the only one with smoke in his profile.
God damn it.
Chlorophyll Brother Baldur's Gate mod win.
Yes, because I know for a fact it's not AI'd. So I didn't have much of a choice with that. But anyway, yeah, it's so good to see you, man. I'm sorry about the hostile welcome, but you gotta make sure it's you, big man Regal's request.
No, I get it. Security's top notch right now.
But yeah, no, I took care of myself, man. I stood up, I saw the world. Nature took its path, man. Regal took me in, he showed me the sword. And I took an oath to the ancients to protect them in need, man.
No.
You're a paladin?
Yeah.
Finally, there's two paladins I like.
Well, I'm glad to see that you are all right after all this time. I'm sorry about what happened to your brother back in Hapori that day.
Don't worry, man. I heard the news. You took care of that guy, the one the big dragon man, and you freed his soul, man. And one day I'll see him again.
I'm sure that'll be quite the day. But I did not expect for us to be camped out here, essentially where everything started for us.
Mm.
Well, it's
We never
one
did
of the
get our-
safe. Sorry, go.
Oh, go ahead.
It's yeah, no, this area has been untouched by them. I guess because it's so close, they don't see any need to bother with it. It is hidden away. So, I was told by Riegler to seek out this area and meet you guys here.
You think after once all this is over that we should actually find the mayor and get our proper prize for winning that competition?
Yeah, I really want pancakes and coffee now.
I don't know. It was just a thought in my mind. We never did get our
Thanks.
prize from that day, but
I'm a terrible mercenary. I completely forgot about that. I've been doing this whole job without payment. Oh my god.
I mean, you're about to become a god, and you guys are worried about getting paid.
Hey, and you
Listen,
actually have all of my money, Marty.
Sorry, the weed paladin. I love it. Didn't even think about that.
Oath of the ancient weed. The ancient herb.
I think from memory, the chlorophyll bros weren't really associated with the Elven City much, were they?
No, they were sort of casted out. Not officially, but like they, you know, they appreciated nature in their own way, and it was not the way of the elders, man.
When all this is over, I think maybe you should show some of our elves the way.
Right on. I forgot. You're my new god, man. Righteous.
Oh my
Yes.
Is his paladin oath to you now, essentially?
Yeah, let me stop you there, man. It's to nature itself. It's not to a single being.
Yeah,
to
but-
the ancient of life itself.
Yeah,
I
but
like
if
it.
elves are made from the tree, the god elf is technically.
Man,
a
we
tree,
are
am I wrong?
all made from the tree.
Ah, good point.
Question: would I have any like tiny bottles or anything on me?
Yeah, you. That's something you would just have on you, definitely.
Oh, okay. Can I put a tiny bit of the ashes from the tree in a little bottle, and I'm gonna hand it to him?
Yeah, you dig through your satchel and you find a bit of leather old pulled string. You tie up quickly and you fill it with the you fill this little vial with the ashes, and you attach it to it and hand it to him. Oh man, what's this?
It's the ashes from our tree. Since obviously you worship nature itself, I thought maybe a part of
He's gonna
where we're from would be nice.
He's gonna fucking roll it up and smoke it.
Hey,
It's his-
hey, to be fair, that'd be a blessing.
Yeah, it's his ashes. Let him do what he wants.
Oh
Well,
no.
man, you know what? Thank you, Mom, or my God, or whatever. You know
Sister is
what?
fine.
I'm gonna keep this. Whoa, I'm keeping it. And he like puts it around himself and like hangs like between his pecs. Whoa. Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome. When did I have more kids? That's new.
It kind of came with the territory. With, you know, God.
Yeah, you know what? I'll just call you the Big Green from now on. Is that okay?
Oh, I like that. I'm now the big green instead of the other guy who's also green. I'm better than you. I'm big green.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not even upset. I'm just gonna go over here and punch this rock for no reason.
And then I just look at Thrusk and just go, little green.
Little green. I'm not that
What
short.
are you
of a
talking
am I?
about, man? You get back here. You're the ripped green, man.
I gotta go punch that rock again for other reasons now. Please excuse me.
Does that mean
Oh.
Icar's little blue?
Are you kidding me? That guy is a god. Oh man, that guy is the sky and the stars and the sea itself, man.
Oh,
All of you are awesome, man. You're all I'm so happy I got to meet my new gods before anyone else. That's cool.
Glad he's taking it so well.
I know this is kind of new.
Alright, anyway, it's been lovely meeting you all again, but we need to get down to business. Now, pick up a seat.
Right. Yeah. Seat. Yes. Okay.
Okay, so just to explain this character for anybody who's not been there, when they for like near the beginning of this campaign, there were two brothers called the Chlorophyll Brothers. They are elves who appreciate nature by smoking a doobie about it, man. They appreciate nature in their own way. And unfortunately, one of them was killed during the attack on the main city. So now this one has been training up with Riegler, which is the human paladin that everyone else met as well. That's why he talks like a stoner, man. Because he fucking is.
Now you know, bro.
Yeah. The nature gets breathed into me and becomes me. Sorry, I was just imagining during the war, just during the war scene, it's like, smoke bomb! And they just start vaping.
God, yeah. You hear him hyperventilating. He's just trying to suck it all up.
Anyway, so yeah, he beckons you all to sit down, and as it kind of dwindles into the night a little bit more, he lights a small fire within a little bit of the wreckage of the camp's tent, so it doesn't draw too much light and attention, but it's enough warmth for you all. Right, we've discovered a few things I need to go over with you before we head into the city in the morning. Now, we found out that the hallowed ground, all this purple stuff that's around here, is extremely sensitive to magic. So unfortunately, this does mean that when we sneak into there, because we've got to sneak into there, we cannot let the big guy up there know that you're here. Mr. Riegler has been keeping his powers and his light as low as possible not to reveal where everybody is. You know, you guys might be able to take care of yourselves, but not everyone else can. So, when you go in there, while you are on hallowed ground, you will not be able to do any of your magic.
Wow.
So
Yeah,
out
that's
of
conundrum.
game, while you are on that, you can cast cantrips, but nothing else.
Okay.
Anything else is too strong and will immediately alert any of the creatures around you.
And just using my sword is fine, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, anything physical is all good. There's no big just no big splashy magic, and none of the nothing godly. Okay.
That's easy for me.
Yeah, it's a relatively simple switch for me.
Yes, I should be able to adjust.
But once I guide you in, and we get down to Mr. Riegler, when the attack happens, you guys go full bore. You guys go nuts.
Oh, I plan on it.
All right. Now, everybody's hidden under the grounds. I assume you've been informed that we're presently hiding in the tunnels that were made by the Underdyers. Then they're bad dudes, man.
I've
Yeah.
heard of them before, but did we really interact with them all that much while we were in Hapori, or was that sort of like a fleeting thing? Was that one shop owner part of the Underdyers that we helped arrest? You remember that?
I do, actually, yeah.
Oh, there's the guy that got really angry, and then he was just like, "You can't do this to me!" And then we were like, "Well, we did. Sorry."
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that all that was the pin in the grenade.
I hope he has a nice day.
Well, anyway, The main guy in charge of them has agreed to let everybody stay there, but, you know, he's taking advantage of it. So,
Of course.
yeah. So, it's only so much we can do. It's only because Riegler's there that he has to listen at all, but, you know, Mr. Riegler can't be everywhere, man. But now that you guys are here, that'd be awesome. He'll have to listen.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure he listens. All right.
No, anyway, he's not the main concern, obviously. But, so, I'll guide you into the city, and hopefully, we won't have to. It'll be a short distance to where I came in. It leads almost directly into where we need to go. Should be a short ride, and we shouldn't have to worry about you guys having to use any of your powers or anything like that. Now, you guys ready for this?
Shockingly, yeah. I think I am.
Right on, Ripped Green.
I just imagine this is where in a game you have that little pop-up that says, please go and do any side quests. before
Right?
you do
Yeah,
I was just thinking that. I was all like, oh my god, are we though? Because like,
It's
do
like-
I have any potions?
Yeah.
It's like a
Steve-
prompt with Maddie, like, remember the limbs? Remember those? Hey, hey.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good times, man. I loved carrying around what was a hand.
There's like arm and now legs now and various things.
So if you guys essentially, so if I'm going to put this into game terms, if you guys want to talk or reminisce about anything before, yes, beyond this point there is no saving sort of thing.
Okay.
Oh, that's kind of emotional. Don't put that thought in my head. Because now I'm like, oh, now our time is coming to an end here. And I'm like, oh.
It's not coming to an end, it's just becoming to an additional start. Are you sure you want to continue?
I'm looking forward to playing someone with a little bit more than one brain cell.
Someone a little bit more my style would be nice.
Well, you guys all started out, some of you literally hadn't played before. Oh, sorry, there is one more roleplay thing I forgot, actually. After all of this discussion, the brother kind of like pokes the fire a little bit. It's like, oh, by the way, I hope you guys don't mind, but I kind of adopted a name. You guys can call me Brew. B-R-O-O. I added the O for my bro at the end. Rest in peace, man.
I love it. I love everything about
That
it.
is genius.
I was wondering because I was thinking to myself, we've never heard this guy's name once.
'Cause you
Hey,
have
maybe
one.
after all this is over, you and I can create a coffee shop.
Whoa.
Yeah, you put your name in it. Unlock the brew. There we go. Make another.
God.
God.
Thrask writes that down in his book really quick.
You know, Aka brings up a good point, because what are you guys doing after all this?
Good question. A lot of things have changed from what I even imagined I'd be doing after that competition was over. I guess for me, now that I'm in the position I'm in, I guess I'd want to help my people out a bit more. One thing that had always stuck in my mind was that our people have been so tied to the past for such a long time. It's a good thing to honor the past, don't get me wrong, but it's also good to see things for what they can be in the future. And I really thought about that when we first came to Apori and we saw that young girl that we helped out from the Arcane Arcanium, like, this was a young girl ready to take up knowledge and learn the secrets of magic in this world. Like, think of what could be done if more people are able to get access to that. I'm hoping maybe if there's any of that academy left that we could maybe start things up again. Whether in Hapori or maybe in Kiri Kiri. Start satellite branches of something like that. I think it'd be good for people to take in the new knowledge and learn of what has happened here, so that people are not left in the dark, as it were.
I like that. It's very you. What about you, Aika? Coffee shop set in stone idea?
Well, I thought it would be kind of nice. Like, don't get me wrong. I know that we're all gods and stuff, but I don't know. My whole town and, you know, the whole city, really, we're all about, like, power and all of that. And honestly, I just kind of want to live free and happy. I don't want to be in charge of rules and law and all of that. I just want to live my life, have fun, and help people along the way. Nothing too complicated, you know?
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Azzy?
I have to figure out how to get the new tree going so that we can have offspring again. Otherwise, my race is gone.
Yeah, that is a pretty high priority.
I have an idea. I don't know if I can make it happen, but I'd like to. Instead of one big tree, I would love if we could have a tree that makes little trees, and that way people of my race could have a family with any race they like.
That sounds like an
Yeah.
amazing dream.
Yeah. I got a good feeling you'll be able to pull it off. You've done some very unorthodox things before. It's been successful every time.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see this work out. That means everyone can be a mom or a dad or have siblings that they actually like. It'd just be nice.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go visit Ike's coffee shop.
Yeah, we'll have cool stuff. I already know it.
You think your Uncle Dunnett would be willing to help out with that?
Oh yeah, with like getting the word out and everything else. Honestly, maybe I should keep him a little bit away from it because he has certain ways of dealing with finances that might not be the most ethical.
Maybe keep him at least away from the safe or the code.
Yeah.
For the safe.
Maybe, yeah, there'll be boundaries, but I think he'd be good at it. I think he would really enjoy getting out and
Sorry, just
helping.
imagining a cutaway scene, like a Gravity Falls cutaway scene. It's like, buy coffee!
Do it or you die!
No, he just takes like money out of people's wallets and then just orders himself a coffee.
Oh, that's brutal.
Wait, you don't like this coffee? Non-specific excuse! And just throws it in his face.
Grunkle, why are you like this? Okay, it's fine. Yeah, I think I'll just keep him on decaf.
Probably for the best. He's already got enough energy.
Yeah.
And what about you, Maddie? Any plans or goals at this point?
You know, there's something I always thought about doing after I've retired from merc work, and I think this is probably the peak time to retire when this is all done. I was thinking about opening up an orphanage near Strapsec. Sort of taking kids who used to be like me and kind of got a rough deal on everything. Let them thrive, let them grow. Decisions. Maybe
Oh,
teach them how to fight too.
Ike is gonna look over at Marty and be like, "You'll do great at that." And then he's just gonna hug him.
I'm not gonna cry, I'm not gonna cry, I'm not gonna cry. I don't know. I think this whole journey has taught me that, despite everything, still able to crawl out from rock bottom. And I think some kids need an extra hand to climb up to.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
If you get it to work out, I'll give you a family tree for you and your orphans.
That'd be very nice, thank you.
Can I be a part of that tree?
You're always part of our tree.
No. Okay.
Because you're my family, so. My tree's the coolest. It lives in my hair.
Maddie looks to our other friend. What about you, our little fiery-headed companion? What are your plans?
Well, I hadn't really thought much about it, but that's a joke. I've thought all about it. Well, something that was a big problem with the dwarves with us is that everyone's stuck to we're master craftsmen of every single thing, from little furry little things to machines of industry and entire cities. And problem is, everybody was set in their ways of you were born into one craft and that was it. You didn't move from anything else, and it really hampered us. So I've tried to drill it into everybody, and I will continue to do so, that you do anything, you can craft anything, we can build this world anew, not just restrict ourselves. So if I can get that into everybody, then I genuinely believe the dwarves can spread their creative genes everywhere, and I'll look forward to seeing what the future holds.
Sounds nice. I look forward to it. And Maddie looks to our little dragon friend, who I'm assuming is probably full grown again.
Yeah, the reduction spell only lasts for like a minute, I think.
Yeah, he came through as a whoop.
Now,
Broke the tree.
now it all comes to you, big guy. What are you gonna do?
You hear within your minds the telepathical voice that you're used to as you see him kind of like raise up, and you hear his entire body moving as he raises and kind of looks up to the sky. Well, I don't really know. I've ever since that thing with Vita, I felt weird. I've seen things within him, and the world feels strange right now, and at the moment I just kind of want to make sense of it all. And if I have really become if part of what he was is in me, then I may be destined for bigger things than I imagined. So for now, though, I mean, there's not many of my kind left. They only know of me and, well, that guy. Basic. So, I guess if I survived and he did, then maybe there's more.
And the point is that you have the ability to make your own choice now at this point. And you're not a fraction of what you once were. You're not a cart that was locked away in a cave anywhere anymore. You're you. You can do whatever it is you set your heart to.
Yeah, well, I'm not under anybody's thumb anymore. Well, I won't be when we get rid of him. for now, that's my main focus. My new family and keeping everyone safe.
I think it's all right to not have everything figured out at some point, especially in a time like this. Everyone is like that. It's okay to take it step by step.
Yeah. We know the next steps we need to take. Right, I
That is-
think this is
Ooh.
probably a good area to end it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I'd like to point out in chat, it's like, oh good, he's not dead. Not that a god can die. Sure about that?
Yeah.
Are you sure about
We've seen
that?
it. We've seen that happen already, clone.
Yeah. But yes. A lot of
Zoom in. I'm sure.
Are you
Oh,
sure about
man.
that?
Wait,
I
can we
mean,
do
so
one-
just to point out on
What?
on a technicality, you guys have. I mean, everyone's been calling you gods so far. You're technically not gods. You have gods, but you're not technically gods yet.
Let's say, yeah. It's kind of... Oh, it's Blade Divinity. You die in that game. Come on.
yeah.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are the. Presently, they are the vessels of the avatars for them. Essentially.
They're
One
more
more
like
thing.
demigods.
Yeah. What was that, Pat? You asking to do
Can
one
we-
more
Can we
thing?
do one more thing? Can we make this cool? Maddie slowly raises his fist to the center. He's like, what do you say, guys? One last ride for Destiny, dudes?
Ike is gonna immediately do it and be like, yeah.
Azalea just takes the leaf out of her hair and does the same thing, but just touching everyone with the leaf. She's not really sure what we're doing.
And Thrask will put his fist in there and just say, running is over. Destiny is now.
Yeah! That's my man!
Well done. All right, so the next session will be on the 26th of September.
Okay.
All right.
Dude, I'm gonna miss Thrask's voice when we finish.
It's gonna be very strange.
Don't worry, that might slip into my new character whenever we start the new campaign.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the same voice, but gruffer and deeper.
Oh, what's it? You've got your new guy. And it's just like starving is later, cooking is now.
Boy, I can't even form a sentence right. What is wrong with me?
Oh
boy.
god. All right. Well, so yeah, the next session you will be beginning the final quest, essentially to head into Hapori, make contact with Riegler, and initiate the plan to face the final boss.
I'm excited and sad, but also excited.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Much
I'm very
excited.
excited. We've got a lot of good things planned. All right, so thank you everyone for joining me. Of course, Pat, Essie, Keston, and Amy, of course, for joining me for this, for the D&D for all of these years, and of course, you guys for hanging around for 7 hours plus. We will, and so I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow, at least, at the same time as usual for the normal subathon. We are now down to 10.5 hours. I have been threatened by saying that it will never end, so we will see how that goes.
Oh, wouldn't it be interesting if our next D&D session is still the subathon?
I didn't know.
really
I didn't
funny.
expect it to get to this one. But like I said, I've had a few people threaten saying, no, we're not letting this end. So, I'm not gonna
There you go,
lie.
so-
If somehow we make it to the next D&D, gee, fuck me. Okay, I would love it for it to happen, but I don't think you can do it. I don't think that'll happen. That's 2 weeks. I can't see that happening.
You gonna
Because you
take
would've
that,
been-
chat? You
you
just
would've
gonna
been
sit
going
down
on
and just
for a
take that from him?
month.
Damn, Andy said you're a coward.
Chat, you know
better
what to
prove him
do.
Wrong. Yeah.
I feel like
yes.
I feel like you'll say that, and then you'll just have like Kirsten popping in, just dropping a few subs, and then you have Pat
just
popping
keep
in,
it
just
running a
doing the
little
same
bit.
thing.
Well, look, each sub, like tier 1 gives about 5 minutes, tier 2 gives 10, tier 3 gives 15. So, like, a decent amount has to be dropped for it to go up, like, hours.
Well, should I remind you of something kind of interesting? So you have it
What?
set to where your bits count to the timer, right?
Yes.
Well, see, you silly little bear. Twitch is starting to do the extra bit thing. So if someone does like bits, Twitch will add even more bits. So
Yes.
Twitch is just gonna keep adding to your timer here soon, guys.
Yes, but the bits only add a second each. So, again, a lot of bits would have to be donated still. But, like I said, I don't think it can be done, like, for 2 weeks. We've already gone way further than I thought we could. But I wouldn't, I'd be shocked, but not, like, I don't know. I think it's a small chance, but I don't see it happening.
I think the funniest thing is when you've just got people who only want to drop subs or bits when the prayer thing is on there because they just want to fill it.
Well,
Because of how long they spent praying.
Well, like I said, I've had some people and they're saying like, no, it's like, no, we'll give him some faith. And then... But if it's going the way it is, then I've only got 2 streams left with the amount of time up there.
Race car, if you're out there, heed my call.
Oh my god!
He was in Amy's, not mine.
Yeah. He was
Like, okay,
my
so
dude.
like we've had a lot of support from many different people, and there's been 2 or 3 heavy hitter people. I think mostly 2. And then Jess coming out of fucking nowhere. But if there was another heavy hitter, then I'd say it could be possible. But obviously, I don't know. I should probably shut the fuck up, to be honest. Like we've
just digging that. Grave
like we're at
harder.
721, and we started this whole thing at 45.
Damn, dude. All
Oh
right.
yeah, and you keep getting people who tell you, if you just keep the stream going until X day, because that's their payday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh yeah, so jamming. Yeah, that's one of the heavy hitters that Albatross brought in, and he keeps telling me he has a plan, and I'm very scared.
No.
What you do is you start streaming when jamming's not on.
Figure out their sleep schedule, plan around it.
Yeah, this is how you win.
Oh god. Anyway, thank you so much everyone for coming along. Like I said, I will be seeing you tomorrow, usual time, 4 p.m. English time, and who knows? Maybe I'll be seeing you on the 26th. Yeah, everyone is trying to hit my my 1,000 goal. Where is? Everyone's trying to hit the 1,000 goal for obvious reasons.
Oh, I see. My Street Season 1, watch with the cast.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I like the tattoo one.
I do like the
Newborn cameo. Ooh boy.
Yeah, so somebody else had a great idea. I've been talking to him about helping with the subathon and all that. He's been great for it. But he had one where he got his chat to essentially give him a bunch of insults, or that, and then he would pay somebody on Cameo to do it, to essentially insult him. So I thought Neil Newborn would be great for that.
Yeah, definitely. And I see that one there at 1600. Recover the other side song.
So people have asked about that. So you don't have to, because your part was already really good. So I wasn't intending, like, you don't have to at all. I was just going to redo
that like
mine.
it would be an inconvenience for me, Andy. It's not.
All right, well there you go. I didn't want to assume. So
I'll make it juicy for everybody.
1200's got my attention. Guys, we gonna ink up Andy, please?
I've always considered one, but I've never had like a reason. Like, or like,
There
so
is
I
no
thought, fuck
reason.
it, I'd force myself.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna inked up.
Yeah.
I'm a big gangster.
Hell yeah. Do you know where on your body though?
Probably the arm somewhere, like either the shoulder or the like the wrist.
Ooh.
Yeah, pain. The needles and pain. Just no, it's not really a thing for me. I don't really care. So.
Hollow power move, like nice tattoo, bro. And you're like, thanks, my wife made it.
You say that like I wouldn't.
It is. That's how I know you're gonna do it.
Yeah. 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 So the person, somebody else had that one, and they had their chat design it. So, nope. Nope.
That's too much power.
Not this time, at least.
If it wasn't a permanent thing, I'd say yes.
Yeah. It's like a
All right. Anyway, we're gonna head off. So thank you so much for coming along, and we will see you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody.